during Legacy League was, I think, the last league I played trade in, and I still played for the most part by myself. And I made the mistake of playing with someone from some like Twitch chat guy. He's like, please let me run one map with you. So like, okay. Like, he wore me down. I was a kinder man back then.
Do not worry.
And I remember running the map, and again, Legacy League. It's a Strand. First pack, reliquary key, drops to him. And he's like, yeah, we'll split the loot no matter what it is. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I'm already upset, but that's fine, sure.
There are no more
And then
worthy
fucking
beasts nearby.
opens it, gets an Eternal Orb, unfriends me, logs off. It's like, cool, man. Glad this went exactly as my worst fears has predicted. Just fucking cool.
See you soon.
And the last time I played Path with anyone from chat, anyone ever again. Wasn't even that much currency, but it's just the principle of like, all of my negative assumptions have come to light. They've been confirmed instantly. Like, alright, sweet. Just sweet. In my mind, all I could hear was that fucking song by Train.
When I'm ready.
Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Like, level 25 added cold and added lighting must be okay, but is it really okay? Jesus Christ. The on-death effects of even the boss. What a fucking joke. Alright, cool. I had a trip planned to Japan like 4 years ago. I don't know if I still have the Google document. Which I had the whole thing mapped out from what prefectures and areas I'd be staying at. I had bus routes. I had where to purchase the ticket, like everything down to the detail. Like, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get this bus, go on this stop, do this thing. This is the hotel. This is like, I was going to go see the Gundam. I was going to go to the One Piece Museum. I'm going to go to the ramen factory. Going to go to the Pokemon Town. Like, I had the sushi place. Like, all this shit mapped out. 14 days. It was like fucking some $6 grand trip I was just like saving up for my entire like life. And then they announced that they were gonna have the fucking Olympics. And every sort of price margin I had just doubled. And I was like, what the fuck? This is bullshit. And then ironically, coronavirus and just like nothing mattered, but I've never been so fucked in my life. I mean, instantly every single plane ticket, bus ticket, hotel ticket just doubled, tripled, because it would have been like the same year pretty much. It would have been like the lead up year to it. So I just got no lubed pretty much. Spat and put it in, and I was like, alright, cool. Have you ever been to Nashville? I've been to Nashville a couple times. I actually went to Nashville. They had a Magic tournament there that I went to. It was for one of the invitationals. It was in Nashville. Nashville Convention Center. I had this, as I was walking to the convention center from my hotel, this older black dude really liked my shoes, and he offered to buy them off my feet. So that was cool. He's like, yo boy, let me buy those fucking shoes. And I was like, cool, man. I'm wearing them. He's like, what size are you? I was like, I'm like 11 and a half. He's like, me too. $50. And I was like, all right, cool. I think if I mocap or like motion track enough of my faces on the video, it'll probably pass detection. So I don't know what to say. Doing a goofy voice. Yeah, thanks for the donation. Awaken my masters. I still don't understand why there's a Chinese place near me called Yummy Yummy Chinese Toronto. What is that? Why Toronto? What connection does this place have with Canada? It baffles me. Like their menu is also, one of their beef options is just called triple beef. Triple what? Like what is it? They have a noodle dish that's just called stir. Not stir fry. Stir. Just stir. What are they stirring? So there's a section on DoorDash for Asian food. I'm gonna read off some of the names of the restaurants. Panda House, Ichiro, Chinese Kitchen, Beijing, Chinese Bamboo. All Asian names, right? These make sense for restaurants. Scroll all the way to the bottom. The last listing for Asian food. Underneath Empire Szechuan, underneath Bangkok again. Perfectly normal names for Asian restaurants, sure. Peach Wave Frozen Yogurt. I did not know that Peach Wave Frozen Yogurt specializes in Asian food. You know they have those school buses? You know a school bus is maybe like 25 feet long? You know, we'll say, for those EU people, we'll say a school bus is like maybe 10 meters, right? Yards, meters, whatever you know, non-Americans use, right? About 10 meters long, 30 feet, we'll say, 30 feet. Some school buses are not quite as long. They're, what's the word? It's the opposite of long, shorter. They're shorter buses. Sometimes you put people on those buses that most people say, you know, say you have two pieces of wood that you're trying to put together. You don't want to use screws, maybe. You want to use some sort of substance, glue. Glue's the substance, right? You glue pieces of wood together. Use wood glue, Elmer's glue. Some people on those buses, those not so long buses, those short buses, they eat glue instead of using glue to put wood together. They eat the glue. The people on the short buses that eat the glue, those are trade league people. Okay, those are people who play trade league. We call those tradies. Short bus glue eating tradies. That's what they are. It's okay. But some people have to eat glue. Imagine if we just had all that glue in the world. We'd be like drowning in glue. So thanks to them, we have a lot less glue. You don't have to worry about the glue, you know, because they're eating it all on their short bus. See, like, I'm given pieces, right? Pieces, and I have to perfectly wedge them together to form my ideal gear. I'm given pieces, I have to wedge them together, okay? And you guys have glue, and you could easily glue them together, but you just keep eating it. You just refuse to use the glue. You just eat the glue. You know, Laviana Spirit is just without question, bar none, easily my favorite flask in the game. It has the right color scheme, has the right abilities. It's got the right cooldown, duration. I mean, every aspect of the flask is borderline perfection. And because it's perfect, and because it really helps me out all the time, I love it so much. And you know what they say about things you love? If you truly love them, you'll let them go. Goodbye, friend. You'll have a better life here. Start life anew. Goodbye, sweet prince. Yep. Just a meme god. Just a fucking meme god. Just a god who's trying to make his name in the world. Alright, so did you make this? Yeah, you did. Alright. So Pog, so we showed the crab emote before from Abyss. Pog has also made an emote that he would like to share. If everyone can redirect their attention to the screen for one moment, please. Okay, there it is. This is Pog's submission for an emote. It is pretty creepy, but you know, it's good. It's good. Why am I a chungus? That's a great question. It's a great question. I have a great answer. I'm a chungus, and it's really all stems from when I first moved to Florida. You were there, Jackie. First moved to Florida, and when I had an apartment building, when I first was playing WoW, it was just when BC was ending, and Wrath of the Lich King was launching. And my diet shifted from, I used to only eat lettuce and carrots. Prior to that, nothing but lettuce and carrots. And then once I moved there and I started playing WoW, there was a Domino's down the street, and I ordered a pizza that changed my life. And that pizza was a large square pizza that had nothing but bacon and fried chicken on it. Replaced the sauce with barbecue sauce. And I would order one a day. They were roughly maybe like 2 by 1 foot long, squares, right? I'd order one a day. Next day, another one. I didn't eat them. Next day, another one, another one, another one, another one. Right? Kept ordering the pizzas, and eventually, I formed a rudimentary shed, and I lived in that shed, and I formed my shed with the pizzas, but I fucked up, and I didn't build a door, I didn't build a window, I had no way to leave. I was trapped in my pizza shed. So I had to get out. The only way I knew how. I ate my way out. I had to survive. I had no choice. £45 of square pizza. Died that day. Alright, anyway, so, yeah, before, like I was saying, before Weird Flex, but okay was like a phrase, I remembered a moment where I thought of something that would have fit perfectly for that, and I was with a friend, this girl who she like was showing me like some guy friend of hers that she liked. I don't remember the exact scenario. There's like me, 2 girls, and this random guy that this one girl liked, and we met like in a parking lot or something before we would go like out for dinner and you know whatever. We were just like meeting up to say hi and shit. And the dude, he said out of like I was like, hey, I'm Matt, whatever. Like he's like whatever his name is, and then he mentioned something about being like a chef or something. I was like, oh, cool, man. And then he just says, do you want to see my knives? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I keep them in my trunk at all times. I was like, I want to see your knives. I was like, I mean, I'm good. It's just like, he's like, no, but they're really cool knives. I was like, sure, man. He just like pops his trunk and shows me like this, unsprawls this like large display with like 30 different knives in them. And then he puts them on the back of his trunk. And then he's just like, so what do you think? What do I think? I mean, cool. Like, what am I supposed to say? Cool, man. And then he's like, yeah, right? And I was like, yeah. And he puts his knives away. And then we go off. I never see him again after that day. But it was just like the strangest thing. I was like, how do you expect me to react in this scenario? And in my mind, there was no phrase for it. But all I think about now is just weird flex. White man asked with Charmin 4-ply. Anything less is basically like using bark. I am good. People who don't pay the extra $2 for 4-ply versus 2-ply are basically considered animals to me. If you go to someone's house and they have 1-ply, you're allowed to burn it down in the US. I'm not sure how it works in the other parts of the world, but you're actually allowed to just set that shit on fire and walk away. Alright, sandwich time. Let's see if it's rock hard like yesterday. Kinda looks like it still. Oh god. What?
When I'm ready,
What happened? There we go. That Fiend Frenzy, they don't actually attack, right? Oh no. They're not fully AFK Elder anymore? Oh no. Oh god. Fell Flame Blast. Oh my god, it's so big! What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, they're asking to kill me. Max Bloom, yep. You know the drill. Alright, so this is, we have, I'm not sure how many we have stacked up right now. Looks to be like maybe 9, kind of in a pile, 8 to 9. And if I pop it to Max Bloom, it looks like this. Which would be a horrible existence to live in. Good, okay. Bottled Faither. Holy shit, I can. Keep her up! Keep her up! Bottled Faith. Only if you get him. It's coming right for you. No. 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 She died too young. In her prime. Margaret. He'll be remembered. I can't get more delirium. I didn't plant my seeds. Why not just move a TP 4 feet? Holy shit. I just moved a TP literally 4 feet. I love it.